about you. I have a feeling. Oh, hello. Hello, everybody out there. What a show we've got for you tonight. I am honored to welcome right here into the Man Cave Live with me and you, the wondrous, the mighty, the palate prowess of the wine princess herself, Leslie Sbrocco, everyone. Please give it up for Leslie. Leslie, thank you so much for coming on the Tequila Whisperer Show.
I am honored, Lippy. You were on my show. I'm coming on your show.
I was on your show. I just said anybody who doesn't know that little bit of history, Leslie does the Bay Area centric Check Please Bay Area, where you're hosting.
PBS, yep.
PBS, thank you. See how good she is. She's so good. Leslie, this is great. You know I'm going to study this show now. So just you don't even have to tell me all the tips. You're just going to do them. Just stay on message. So she's doing the PBS show. She hosts it. And I was lucky enough to choose a restaurant, which happened to be right here in Mill Valley. I came on. Leslie, we were taping it it was like 8 a.m. or something. And I had this big, beautiful crystal glass in front of me. Guess who kept filling it up with rosé and a little more rosé?
Wine. It's morning wine.
It was so delicious.
I can tell you don't like to drink at all.
No, Leslie's been to the treasure tub, folks, and I don't know. She's lived to tell the tale.
I'm gonna get in there with some bubble bath.
Yeah, a little bubbly. Oh, that sounds very, very good. So tonight, the way that this show is going to run, it's a little different tonight. Leslie and I have talked about tequila. Well, first I should give you a little bit of an introduction to Leslie. She's not only the hostess of hostess. That doesn't quite sound right, does it? The host.
It does. It's very retro. To be the hostess.
Really. So, well, she not only does she host the television show Check Please Bay Area, but she's also an author, and she's a multimedia mogul at this point with your new media company, Thirsty Girl. Hello, I am an honorary there are thirsty guys.
There are. We have quite a bit of thirsty guys. About 20% of smart men have realized that they can meet thirsty girls during the thirsty girl events, and
I'm in the 20%, Leslie.
Right. You're a smart man, and you have a very coveted thirsty girl I don't spit hat.
No, I don't spit. Now I don't, even when I do my tequila judgings. Let me ask you.
I judge wine.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
What happens? Do you spit or
always before 5? After 5.
And most of those judgings are before 5.
Before 5. After 5, we drink tequila.
Well, it's a funny thing because, in all seriousness, like when I judge these tequila things, I can't. It's a little different from wine. I can't spit it because I have to feel the finish, and sometimes I've been to a judging where, excuse me, they had us judging 65 tequilas.
That's a lot
in like 4 hours. That's insane. Now I had to spit, but your palate just gets numbed out like it's nothing.
And with wine, we'll do usually about 100 to 150, but we can do up to 200 wines in a day. And I mean, obviously the alcohol is a lot lower. So, but you absolutely must spit, and you still probably absorb about a glass and a half. We're thinking
that I could handle.
Yeah, but spirits are a different thing.
Yeah,
to judge them, you have to you're really sharp in the morning, and you can do them in the morning, and you can't do as many as wine.
True. So I've been trying to speak to some of these judging competitions and trying to get them. I think that the hard part, the nuts and bolts of it is, you have judges flying in or coming in, and everybody's got to do it all in one day or something. So it's tough. Or maybe they don't. See, that's the thing. Maybe you just send them blind things.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's such as it is.
We could get on that all day.
Yeah. Well, okay. So here, what we're going to do tonight is, Leslie and I have been talking about a pairing of chocolate and tequila, because I happen to know that you are a chocolate fan.
I am a chocolate fiend and a chocolate lover.
And
usually I think about it with wine. Usually people go, okay, wine and chocolate, or beer and chocolate. Fabulous. Beer and chocolate is fabulous. But wine and chocolate, being a wine expert, that I put a lot of chocolates with wine. And there's a couple guidelines that you can use, which I'm excited to do it with tequila, because I haven't done as much chocolate and tequila pairing. So I'm really excited.
I'm glad you're excited. Chocolate and tequila happens to be one of my things.
Yeah.
I've done a couple of Valentine's Day shows, and you do. It's not a natural pairing, and you do have to kind of be. I don't know. It's a harder marriage sometimes. Sometimes I find the tequila is just and the chocolates are completely in their own separate worlds. Yeah, they kind of go together.
Right.
What I've been finding more lately is trying to find where they meet, actually, rather than complementing. Complementing is really tough because it is a spirit. Yeah. It's easier on an añejo, very, very difficult.
Yeah, I was going to say,
blanco.
for me, I say an añejo, you think automatically, because so many chocolates, especially things like hazelnut or with a little bit of nutty character, or that go beautifully with tawny ports, or so I almost think añejo, that little touch of sweetness, or that, right? So I'm looking forward to the blancos.
Okay, let's get right to it. So everybody, I hope you're taking notes. Did you hear that little tawny port reference? You're going to hear a lot of wine references tonight. I know that you are wine drinkers too, and wine aficionados, and I know your wives are like watching behind you right now. So,
but I'm a lover of. Certainly wine is my number one thing, but I was at Oktoberfest last year in Munich, and I just came back from tequila, which we'll talk about, of course, I think, at Casa Noble. But, you know, I am an equal opportunity drinker.
Nice.
And bourbon. I'm a bourbon girl, too.
That's right. So, Leslie, I'm going to have you on the bourbon special next. I'm already making plans. So tonight, we're tasting all Ghirardelli chocolates because... Ghirardelli has a special promotion that Leslie's a part of and is a spokeswoman for. They're donating. It's a special fighting breast cancer or breast cancer awareness month was last October.
Or last month, yeah. October. Sorry.
Excuse me. No, you're right. God, we're in December already.
We're in December already.
This is the first night. Wow, welcome.
I was supposed to be here in October, right?
Yeah, well, listen, you know, you're busy. I'm ready for you whenever you can make it. So the special boxes, let me just get this out here, do a little broadcasting for you. So the special Ghirardelli boxes have this pink ribbon, breast cancer awareness ribbon on it. And when you open this box up, there's a special code in the box. If you go to their website, which is ghirardelli.com/intense-dark.
Which is the name of the category of chocolates. Yeah,
correct.
Intense dark.
And that's all that we're tasting tonight is Intense Dark. So if you go to that website, Intense Dark, you can enter the code that you get in the inside of this box, and that will Ghirardelli will donate $1 to fighting breast cancer.
That's right, and it's really a remarkable thing. I believe they're donating up to $100,000.
That's right.
And the promotion is running through the end of the year, so it's really important. You get to eat well, drink well with it, and do good. So
very wonderful.
And we're going to be tasting, as you said, these Intense Dark bars, which are my favorite when it comes to wine. I did a series of videos for them on pairing these Intense Dark bars with wines. So you'll find those at the website as well too. But so you will hear wine references. But.
Hello. Yes, smoky wine references. Look, Leslie, I'm getting right to it. I think it's time we started getting into tequila.
Let's do it.
Here's the first tequila we're going to try tonight. Now, I'll bet a lot of you are not familiar with this brand because it's a new brand.
I'm not familiar with the brand.
This is Luna Sueno.
And the bottle's beautiful. I don't know, you can't see, but it's actually like a little ceramic piece on there. I'm going to just be a hand model right here with that.
Perfect. Okay. Oh, by the way, Leslie, what are you wearing on your finger there?
I'm actually wearing a piece of the Tequila Volcano. Let me get a little closer. That I purchased when I was in Tequila and visiting Casa Noble, which I know we've got some reposado to taste. But there is a little hunk of Tequila Volcano.
A little bit of God, I just drew a blank. Obsidian.
Yes, obsidian, and it's beautiful in the light. It looks black, but it's sort of green shades, and everything is stunning. So you'll see Tequila Volcano with me all night.
Beautiful. Okay.
Okay.
So what this is, so this is Luna Sueno. Now this is very interesting, Leslie, that you mentioned Casa Noble, because Luna Sueno is made at Cofredia, the same distillery as Casa Noble. Now, this is going to be very interesting, people. Are you all sitting back? And we're going to have a lot of chat about this, I'm sure. This is a 4 times distilled.
You can even smell 4 times distilled on this.
She said so! Okay, so this is 4 times column stilled distillation using lowlands agaves, basic cofradia. And what I like about this, and what I gather from this Blanco, is it's got that, certainly that classic cofradia taste. But this one in particular has a lot of kind of buttery notes to it.
It does, but there is a sort of a floral note to this too that's very pretty, a very delicate, pretty nose.
I think that there's a lot of discussion about, now we know Casa Noble is distilled 3 times, and that's quite an anomaly in and of itself.
Absolutely.
Most tequilas are generally double distilled.
Yep.
But for a tequila to go 4 times, and there's a lot of aficionados who will say, like, what's the point?
Yeah, what tequila character are you going to get out of it?
Exactly, you're turning it into vodka.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here to tell you, folks, this stuff has a lot of flavor, and I think part of it is the cofradia seed stock that it starts with. That stuff is so flavorful.
It is very
so
flavorful,
pungent.
and you can go and eat there. Now, did you have dinner at the new restaurant that they've got?
No, now they have a cofradia restaurant.
Go with it right at the property. There's a little restaurant, and
the Rubens, hook me up.
I'm going in now. I'm going in because I've smelled
out.
it. Beautiful aromatics, very delicate to me, but yeah, I get that little note of.
Yeah, it's very spicy. All right.
Oh my God, that's smooth. That texture, that's what the extra distillation gets you. You don't lose any of the agave character.
I don't think you do either.
What you're getting is that silkiness, pure silkiness in your mouth. That's gorgeous.
I'm a really big fan of this tequila.
It's a gorgeous tequila.
It's got a lot of interest, and it doesn't have a lot of heat. Now, this is our first, I don't know about you, but this is my first tequila sip of the day. So that's usually...
It's my 10th. No.
You are a fan.
It's my first.
That's usually a very that's a very hot that first sip is, there's a lot of alcohol burn normally.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that at all here. I'm getting some spice on my tongue now. I'm getting like a tingle. Okay, so what I wanted to pair this with.
This would be a great one for somebody who says, "Oh, I don't like tequila," or I think this is a. Even though it's very complex, I still think there's that easy approachability to it that people would, because the texture is so beautiful and soft. It's kind of like wrapping yourself in a little piece of cashmere.
I got a cashmere on my tongue. No, it's very true. It's very well, you coined it floral, and it is. It's very sweet.
Yeah.
And nice.
Okay, what have you paired that with?
All right, so what I did was because this had such a spice component, and it was the butteriness as well, I paired this with our first chocolate, which is 60% cacao.
Okay, and that's what makes the difference with wine. I mean, I'll talk, as I said, a little bit about the wine. Is that you're really looking at the percentage of cacao, because it's going to be a little sweeter. If it's got less cacao, it's going to be a little bit sweeter than if it's got more cacao. That's going to be a little bit more bitter and astringent and more tannic with more cacao. So I tend to pair something that has a little bit of sweetness, so a little bit of with this. So but these are dark chocolates,
They are so
creamy, very creamy. So texturally, I think we're looking at a nice match.
Right, and we're dealing with all dark chocolates tonight, but of all that we're tasting, this is going to be the sweetest. This is 60%, and
that's nice,
dude.
That's
do you
great.
like it?
You are a thirsty guy. That's really fabulous.
Hello.
Honestly, that is really fabulous. Really fabulous. I'm surprised.
Leslie?
I'm surprised. I would not have picked a Blanco tequila to do this with. I would not have gone that route.
Yep.
It's beautiful. I mean, I think because this tequila is so smooth and that chocolate is so creamy, there's a beautiful marriage there, and wow, that's good.
All right. Well,
I wish I could just drink more of that and eat more and sleep at your house, but I can't.
Hey, listen, we got the pull-out couch. We got, we don't have any cats anymore. You're not allergic, are you?
No.
Perfect. While we have this out, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take us right into the next one because that's a Blanco too.
So these are my glasses here.
Correct.
Okay.
So try to make some nomenclature if you want to, or know.
This is how I identify my glasses. Just as an FYI, I put my lipstick on them. I kiss the outside of the glass. See? So that's glass number 1. We'll start with.
I love it. And your lips could go down the glass, so you'd know 1, 2, 3.
That's good. I should have started higher.
Well, because they're all Blancos, so
I should have started higher.
You're gonna get a little nutty. Now, I wanted to do this because I wanted to get 2 of these at least back to back, so that we could taste test two Blancos. This is a brand that is kind of new in the market. Doesn't get a whole lot of attention.
Again, I've never seen this.
Okay, so this
great.
is called Verde Green. It's 100% certified organic. It's kosher.
Okay.
This is something I'm completely, excited about. Me and my bacon-infused house.
Everything's better with bacon.
Oh, that's right. I should try a bacon.
You know
bacon
what? I mean, there's bacon bourbon cocktails that I've had before. Have you had a bacon tequila cocktail?
No.
I don't know that it would work. Would it work?
Yes.
Yes.
I do believe it would work.
There's a new idea.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So guys, and then we'll check in with the chat here in a second. So this is Gnome 1438. Now that's a lowlands gnome, but they've been known to use highlands agaves in their tequila. So I don't really know where the agaves exactly are coming from in this particular one. This is the same gnome that makes agavales, which is a really super inexpensive brand that I've kind of championed on this show. I do a bargain bottle battle, where I'm trying to do under $25 reposados, and boy, that agavales almost won. It's like $10 a bottle. It's outrageous.
That's crazy.
100% agave, completely worthy. It's not the most complex tequila you're ever going to taste, but completely worthy. So this is made at the same place, and
so different. This is citrus exploding from the glass. To me, this is very citrusy, and has this beautiful little citrus spice note to it.
Yeah, do you feel like it's like? I also feel it's like astringent. It's it's kind of wrapped up. It's a little tight-assed, if I can say.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way.
Yeah. But citrusy is like that. In wine, we'd call it a little, that taut citrus.
You're right.
Note. Yeah?
You put it against the taut citrus.
Very taut
no,
citrusy.
it is taut.
Yes. Not tight, taut.
That is very good. No, it is. Okay, so let's try. Well, this is interesting because
I find when I describe spirits that I do describe them in wine terms because my background is wine. So to me, it's the easy jump, but it's just very citrusy to me. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, a little bit more linear, whereas this is more generous on the palate. The first one, the Luna, the Luna Sueno. Yeah. This is definitely more tight. This is more linear, as opposed to the generosity that you're getting with the first one.
Yeah, the mouthfeel of that first one, it was all over your palate. It was
wrap you in pleasure.
Yeah, it was speaking to every part of your flavor, profile. And this one, feels thinner. But interesting. Now, the reason I picked this we're going right into 72% cacao in this one, because now we're getting a lot less sweet.
Yes.
In the chocolate, and the kind of the tight citrus spice. Tight spice.
Tight citrus spice.
It's taut. Excuse me. See, there I go immediately. I think we're gonna have some interesting fun here.
But have you ever had those lemon cucumbers? With it, have you ever had lemon? They look like lemons. They're called lemon cucumbers.
No.
They're unbelievable, and I put a little salt and pepper on them. That's what it reminds me of. A lemon cucumber with salt and pepper.
Wow, I'm gonna try it.
Yes.
Can I get it at Whole Foods?
Yes, I'm sure you can.
Lemon cucumber.
Okay, so this is the 72% cacao.
That's right, Ghirardelli.
So it's going to be a little bit more bitter, a little bit more linear of a chocolate as opposed to the first one.
Yeah, now see, I like to taste the way we're doing it. I'm doing this on purpose. I like to taste a little tequila first because if you taste the chocolate first, the oils will coat your palate. Do you do that with wine tasting too? You do the wine first? That makes sense.
Well, that's nice too. I don't think it's the first one was just a wow. This has that there's a tiny bit of clash between the two. But it's nice. It's quite nice.
Yeah, on this one I would say the tequila is a little stronger.
Yeah.
They're not exactly married in the same way, but
it's good, boy.
I do like it. Yeah.
It's nice.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Again, I'm kind of blown away by the Blancos that they pair so well. It would not have been where I went with it. So, kudos to you, my friend.
Kudos to Mio. Okay, Leslie.
You want to pet my shoe?
Yes. I want to see that shoe.
Just in case. I just thought maybe he wanted to pet my shoe.
I want to whip that shoe now. Boys, sit down, buckle up, and strap yourselves in. Hello.
Hello, Missy.
So,
meow.
There's all kinds of things under here, under the camera that you people aren't seeing. This is just the newest version. Now, Leslie, I've seen you with your shoes.
See,
you bought some.
Shoe?
Didn't you buy some blue Italian?
I did. I put some blue Italian ones on when I got my new tattoo. My glass of
didn't
rosé
know
champagne.
about that.
I have a glass of rosé champagne on the back of my leg.
Really? Well, maybe after a couple of more pairings, we'll be getting to that too. You never know.
You never know.
Then maybe I'll get a tattoo tonight. This will be great.
Next one's gonna be tequila.
Woo! Now we're Senior. Senior's he's gonna brag about his tattoo. He's got a very big tattoo. So let's just take a quick break here. I'm gonna jump into the chat and see if anybody is actually. Before I do that, I'm going to pour our next one so we have it in glass. So, guys, if there's any questions you have at this point, anything you want to say to Leslie or myself.
I'm reading. These are great.
Yeah, these are great.
I like Tequila Girl.
Oh, she is...
fabulous. We got to get you on Thirsty Girl, Tequila Girl.
She'd be great at that.
Yeah, well, I'd love to have you on. Okay, great. Thanks, Karma. That's fun. Tight, taut, it's all good.
See?
See? It's a semantic thing. That's great.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour our next one, which is this is like speed dating.
It is. I like it.
Okay,
I'm ready.
I'm ready. You just get.
Do I have to pick? Do I have to?
You don't have to do it.
Okay.
Darn thing.
All right.
Oh, you do have to give me a glass though.
Yes.
Thirsty Girl. Now this is really interesting. I'm not going to say a lot. I'm going to let you smell it and such first. This is yes, things have changed.
Things have changed.
This is a
color has
reposado.
changed a wee bit. Yep. A light reposado, but yeah.
Yes.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right.
Very earthy.
Oh my
Leslie,
God! Now you called it already.
I'm not supposed to say
No,
that.
you're great. You're great. This is like I can see. You know, we can pull nothing over on you. Not that I'm trying to pull anything over.
It's again the wine nose. The wine schnoz.
So we've got Marques de Valencia. Boy, there's a lot to say about this brand. They had the guts to send me this bottle with a card, a pre-printed big like postcard on it. Said I wish I still had it here. It said, "This is the best damn tequila you will ever taste."
Wow.
And I thought, wow, come on, you know,
excuse me.
when you're gonna say something like that. Then I popped the cork on this. And all right, I don't know that I'm ready to go out on the limb and say this is the best damn tequila I've ever tasted. But the notes that you just called that earthiness, there's a vegetal thing going on there.
There's a little bit of, I'd almost say it's akin in wine to like if a white wine you have Sauvignon Blanc, which has that little bit of fresh herbs, or a green pepper sometimes in Cabernet Sauvignon.
Oh,
so a little bit of that green pepper, but very earthy, almost, moist earth kind of, note.
I love that earthy, wet cement feel, like it's very wet.
No way. I mean, this is total, again, floral and delicate here, citrus purity here. I mean, this is now we're getting a little down and dirty.
Yeah. I feel like on my website when I post these tastings, the symbol I have for earthiness, it's just like, it's a worm.
Oh, but that's very smooth.
Yeah, right.
And it's light. Again, it's delicate in your mouth. It's not overpowering. I think there's a lightness on its feet. I was expecting a little heavier, richer.
Okay.
From the nose of it, but to me that's got a very lifted sort of feel on the palate.
Now this is it's funny that you say that because this is the first Highlands tequila we're tasting now. So the agaves are a little brighter, a little lighter, a little more herbaceous, a little
you
floral.
can see it, definitely.
Now you add to that all the wood that's happening here. These are actually aged for almost exactly a year.
Wow.
But the barrels, I believe they told me that they don't re-char the barrel, so you're not getting a lot of caramel or anything like that.
You're not getting. I got
right?
no.
Me either.
No, none.
It's
none.
in fact, I think it's the barrel might be giving us like a little bit of that earthiness. There's a tiny hint of vanilla somewhere in there. But now I got chocolate on my palate, so now I'm really keyed to that. But
I'm surprised by the delicacy of it.
Yep.
Actually.
So just so you know, guys, so this is Marques de Valencia. This is what the family only makes one brand, and they only make this one age. It comes from Nome 1465, which also makes Baluarte, which is another big favorite of mine. And they also make Frida Kahlo, which has moved from 1079 like about 2 years ago. So you've got a distillery here that's got some props. This is a family-owned business. They're aging it in bourbon barrels.
Yeah.
And
it's really lovely. It's not the best damn tequila I've ever had, but it's quite good. What's the price point on that? It's free. everyone. It's free.
Oh, man. I believe it's like, that's a really good question. Forgive me, I'm falling down in the job. I believe it's like 30, 35 bucks.
Really good.
That's very
really
inexpensive for a tequila of this caliber.
Yeah,
it's really got, so what I want to pair this with, I wanted to, you know, I felt like the earthy notes, I was trying to really come up to a balance. So where I found that balance was, we've come all the way up to 86% cacao. Ow!
Meow. It was the shoes that did it for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now that would be this little honey.
Okay, the 86% cacao.
Yeah. Think about that one.
Which again, and I love this one, this bar of theirs. I think it's got the perfect marriage of that nice grainy, although these are very creamy, but that kind of grainy cacao character. The high acid, it's got really an acidic kick to it.
You know, the darker these go, the more I like them. I agree with you. The first one is very creamy and sweet, and I'm such a big fan of dark chocolate.
Yeah.
But I'm getting a lot of kind of. Did you just say this? Excuse me. Did you say smoky notes?
I did not.
There's stuff coming on here now.
I said high acid. To me, this is like high
acid is a really good descriptor.
And to me, that one, because of that sort of brightness of the chocolate, I went back and tried it with the second tequila, the Verde green.
Yes.
It doesn't work as well.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to try it with the one that you suggested. Just because I'm being difficult.
Oh, I think you're going to get pleasantly surprised here.
Oh, that's nice. Good. It makes the chocolate seem almost kind of got a raspberry character. There's almost sort of a red fruit note that comes out to me in the chocolate.
Red fruit, like
like a
cherry?
little raspberry or cherry something with the acid.
Boy, yeah. Now I'm getting like a little bit of like kind of heat there. That's really delicious. It's working for me.
I'd have to say, still my favorite pairing is the first tequila with the 60% cacao, which is my least favorite of the chocolate bars. I mean, it's very delicious.
Agreed.
But it's not my go-to bar.
Yep. Yeah, I find it. I just like the complication of a more complex tequila.
But the night is young. Night is young. We have more tequila.
Fair enough. Chocolate. This is great, Leslie. You are so up for things. This is Let me see if I missed any questions. I would like to take that. It's fun. We have a live audience here.
I like this one. Sotol. It's like tequila, only kinkier. Who's that?
Sotol. Well, Leslie, do you know anything about Sotol?
You know what? I'm going to plead ignorance.
Okay. Well,
but I like that it's kinkier.
It's very kinky. It's from a different part of Mexico. We're going to get into Sotol in a minute. All right. So these guys are talking about
Sotol?
Yeah. All right. So good. We'll talk about that.
Okay. Yeah, they've been talking about Sotol a lot here.
Yeah. All right.
Love the cacao.
I think they're just so excited about what we're talking about. There aren't a whole lot of questions. Not a problem. All right. That's cool. All right. So now we're going to make our first foray.
Sotol is distilled spirit from. There we go.
Oh, so, yeah. Sotol is well, stop making me get ahead. Here we're gonna get into this.
Okay.
Oh, should we just start singing? So yeah, I just had a feeling with you and Tom Petty, Leslie. You know, call me crazy. Maybe because your hair color is the same.
It's
something
me and
like
Tom.
that.
As long as I don't look like him, we're good.
He should be so lucky. Okay, we're about to go into these Ghirardelli Intense Darks. They come with an infusion of, well, I don't want to call them candies, but you know there are
nuts and goodies.
Thank you. N and G's. So we got nuts and goodies of toffee, hazelnut, and then they make a salted almond. You know, where they start bringing in like gray sea salt.
Yeah.
Leslie, waiting to the end on that one, I think. Yeah. I gotta check my list.
By the way, on Thirsty Girl right now,
yes.
on our Thirsty Girl Facebook page, I have to get a little plug in for Thirsty Girl. We have a recipe for bacon, caramel, salted, dark chocolate bark that you can make.
I saw that.
So you crumble bacon over it, you crumble nuts, sea salt, caramel. Looks ridiculous. I haven't tried it yet, but can you imagine with these tequilas?
I can. I
should have brought it.
Well, I should have made it. See that next time.
Bourbon. Make it for the bourbon show. I'll come for the bourbon show. Make
Bourbon
it for
and
the
bacon. Now you know that's going to work. That's a marriage made in heaven. You know, since you brought up Thirsty Girl, tell us a little bit about that. I'll pour the next one while.
Okay. I'll give you my glass.
Thank you. Oh, you are always the consummate professional.
So helpful.
Yeah. So Thirsty Girl is it's an organization. It's moving across the country in different groups.
Well, it came out of the idea for my third book, and I've written 2 wine books. I'm a regular on the Today Show. Do a lot of blog posts for the Today Show. All sorts of writing, consulting, blah blah blah. So mostly having to do with wine, but certainly some beer and spirits as well. And am fortunate enough to get to do a lot of traveling and experiencing of these things. So I come across funny things happen when you eat and drink for a living. So I was working on a third book concept about these fun stories, and I couldn't come up with a name. And about 2 years ago, I woke up in the middle of the night and I went, "Oh my God, I have the idea! It's Adventures of a Thirsty Girl." And I was certain that somebody owned Thirsty Girl at that point. So at 4:30 in the morning, I'm looking online. Nobody had it except Thirsty Girl Productions is a burlesque production company. So I'm thinking that's good. We're in the right genre, right?
Yeah.
And ThirstyGirl.com at that point was owned by somebody else and it was defunct. So we're thinking it was a porn site. I'm pretty sure. But we own it now.
That makes sense.
We own it now, but its pedigree is good.
You sure you haven't uncovered anything in the corners of the code of that website? No.
So it really was. I was writing this book, and everybody that I was telling, "Oh, I'm writing Adventures of a Thirsty Girl," they went, "I'm a thirsty girl. That's me. That's me. That's me." Or "I'm a thirsty guy." We had a lot of guys go, "That's me." Hence the "I don't spit" joke came up, because in the wine business we do spit, before 5, and then we drink tequila after 5. And so Thirsty Girl really came about because of that, and people wanting to be part of that. And so we have a great website. We have a really large community of thousands of women and lots of guys, smart ones. We do events around the country nationally. We have chapters, nearly 100 chapters around the country of women who love to learn about wine and drinks and libations in life. And our motto is yes, I don't spit, but it's actually life, drink it up. So
great motto.
It's about having a great time and loving what you're doing. And
so there's a lot of community even on your website,
yes,
as opposed to, or in addition to doing the live get-togethers that you're doing all over the country.
So we're virtual and real.
That's great. So thirstygirl.com, check it out, because so
guys
now,
welcome too. Seriously.
So right now it's pretty wine-centric. Are you thinking of
we are
expanding?
Moving. Yeah, absolutely. We've got we've written about tequilas and beers, and we've got guest bloggers. We're gonna have Lippy guest blog for us.
Hello, thinking about it.
And we're gonna have Tequila Girl. I want to get her information.
Oh, yes, yes.
So we're working on a new TV show and lots of fun stuff. So
Thirsty Girl TV, I love it.
And we have lots of great videos. TGTV. Actually, me harvesting agave at Casa Noble is on TGTV.
Really?
I did a couple little short videos of it. I did.
Really? I thought you're a better thirsty girl than I, Leslie.
I'm a big, strong girl. I can lift
that's
the
right.
penis.
They gave me the koa, and I was like, I was pussing out. I didn't want to chop my toes off.
I have sandals on, and I still did it.
Come on, that's impossible. And I bet you didn't have to sign a waiver either, did you? See, that's the thing about Mexico. You can drink as much tequila as your body can hold, and they'll still let you go up 700 feet on the catwalk and walk over the fermentation barrels. There's a lot to be said for that. All right. Well, now that we're back in the USA.
And we're back.
And here we go. Now, things have way changed.
Very much.
Hold on. Now, what we've got here is a brand called Angel Bendito, which stands for Blessed Angel.
And the bottle is great.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh my God, I want to get that for my
sister. This was designed by Mexican industrial design students. There was a contest. And look at the angel there's a halo up top. And
look at the back of this.
Oh, yeah.
It's glorious.
So
it's
it's
a really gorgeous
beautiful
bottle.
tooled metal that Mexican tequila artisans are known for. So Angel Bendito is a Highlands tequila, 6 years, in bourbon barrels. They've got their own specialized yeast. This is it's kind of a newish brand, but it's in California and it's all the way in Georgia.
Wow, yummy. Can I just say VGS? Very good shit. Am I allowed to
Woo!
say that?
Fuck no, Leslie. Yeah.
Oh, good. I can swear.
Yeah.
Yay!
Are you kidding? Come on. These guys know I'm being on my
the real
best
Leslie.
behavior.
The real Leslie can come out. Okay.
All right. So this is Angel Bendito. They make all ages, all the way up to extra añejo. But I thought for tonight, this XA.
This is really.
Oh, I'm glad you're digging it. All right. Let me check this up a little bit.
This is classy.
Yeah.
This has got tremendous finesse.
Oh,
in wine, when people say what makes a great wine to you, and I say balance. It's about balance. Mm-hmm. All the pieces work together beautifully. It can be here. You can have a lot of oak, a lot of fruit, a lot of tannin, a lot of what. But as long as it's all balanced, you can have a really delicate, light, little, gorgeous Riesling. As long as everything's in balance. This tequila is impeccably balanced. Nothing out of place.
I can't say it any better. You said it all. It is a great balance. Now this comes from Gnome 1499, and they make it's a quite a big distillery. So they make a lot of different brands, and this is probably the best brand I've ever tasted from those guys. Okay. They have a very similar flavor profile for lots of their tequilas, especially in the blancos. It's to the point where it gets to be difficult to tell them apart. They taste very similar. Right. However, Angel Bendito.
And again, what's the price for this, Lippy? Sorry to put you
on
the spot.
Not at all. Help me out in the chat because I don't know what this one costs.
It's gorgeous. I mean, the bottle. I just want it for the bottle. I mean, it's really good tequila, but the packaging is so.
And they're all that way. They all have, and then they make
I want to give it as a Christmas gift.
Okay, Ernesto, are you watching? Well, I'm going to get you in touch with Leslie. No, he's going to love you.
Gift.
They make a beautiful ceramic version of that actually has wings, the ceramic wings. It's really, really beautiful. Yeah. All right. Oh, look, Lippy's not wearing any pants. How do you know? Who told you? All right.
I won't tell.
This is
my hands are here. My hands are here.
They're burping. Which one of us is going to burp first? Because I'm being on such good behavior. All right. Now, you guys. Hey, we forgot to taste chocolate. I'm sitting here getting into this tequila. You're so good. All right. Here. Now, what I've paired this with, Leslie, is this is.
Okay, this is my favorite chocolate.
Really?
Well, of the flavored ones, yes.
So look, this is intense dark. This is the toffee.
And it's with the 60% cacao, so it's going to be a little bit sweeter, and then it's the toffee interlude, but it's crunchy and almost bacony, and it's just, I love this one.
El bacon.
Okay. It's not really bacon, but it's got this crunchy toffee character. Isn't that good? It's sweet. Yeah. It's sweet.
It is, but the challenge is, can we find a tequila that will match it? Complement it, match it, just so they're not fighting, so that it's a pleasant marriage. That's what I was really going for.
Yeah.
All right, well, let me see how close I got.
I have my opinion.
Okay.
I've already tasted.
Here we go.
You could pet my belt, too. It's furry. It's awesome.
Oh. Leslie, now hold on. All right, so I'm gonna defend this pairing. Boy,
How do you know that I don't like it? You didn't even know yet.
I found them meeting right at that sweet point. Like they're like almost exactly the same sweetness.
Here, I agree with you on that. Absolutely.
Yes.
What I don't agree with you on,
hit me,
is that I think this has a delicacy to it, and I've said that about a couple of them. But I think it's a little bit more refined, and I think that chocolate, which I really like, is chunky and sweety, and I almost want something heavier and richer with that. So I'm going to hang on. I'm going to retry that chocolate with something añejo-ish that you've got here. I know you've got something now.
Yes, I've got lots of different things.
Okay. I'm just going to reserve. It's a good pairing. It's good.
Very interesting. Great. You are good. All right, so in your mind, now this is what I talked about a little earlier. So I was trying to find, on this pairing in particular, of this show in particular is how I should say it. Sometimes I've done chocolate and tequila shows that are a little different.
He is purring an awful lot.
Oh, is that me? Yeah, I know. Cacao. But this
less singing. I said less singing.
Yeah, I know. Usually I sing and I go crazy, and have a lot of fun. I'm going crazy over over you, Leslie. This is like a a fantasy come true. I get to have Leslie on my show. It's so cool. Because I was being you were the greatest host. You made me feel completely comfortable. But
flattery will get you everywhere.
Well, there were a lot of cameras around, and I was trying to be kind of clever and fun, but I knew we had a show to do. But then here, well, things are very different down in the man cave. It's like,
you know what? I'm allowed to show my cleavage on the man cave. And PBS, you're not.
Is that true?
Yeah. No, you can't.
I had no idea. I wasn't even noticing. Where's my wife? Is she in the
She's
room?
She's right here too.
Hello.
She's fabulous. We love Susie. She's over here. She's okay with it.
Everybody's seen Mrs. Libby. She did the last Valentine's Day show where we did the cacao chocolate combo. Okay, you are so good that we're moving right on to. All right, here's where we're gonna go.
Okay.
All right. Now here's something. All right, I'm gonna play a little music here too because there's something. I'm about to. I don't want to oversell this, but something's going to happen now, Leslie, that you are not ready for. Is everybody sitting down? Does everybody have?
This is where the good behavior goes out the window.
Yeah, something's going to change here, and I don't know how you're going to recover. Okay, now I'm going to take you out of the tequila world. Right.
Sorry. I've got a couple people to address here. This is hilarious.
It's cute. We're talking about tequila. Is that the one?
I like Karma Lounge. Fun fact, drinking tequila makes shirts fly off. Basically, tequila is not compatible with clothing. Is my motto.
Well, that's why I'm always, pants optional. I've got my shorts on tonight. But yeah, you got to get loose. There's something about.
When I was heading to tequila, people said, "Well, Leslie, what are you packing?" I said, "Nothing. There's no need. Why do you need to pack?"
Some huaraches and a guayabera and lurubis to drive you around.
I will let you talk now.
No, you're good. Are you kidding?
Okay.
All right. Now, all right, Leslie.
Lippy.
Are you strapped in?
No, but I can be.
We've been tasting tequila. Now, we know that tequila comes from the blue agave plant.
Yes.
It is one of many different agaves.
Yes.
They make mezcal out of a cousin of agave.
Right.
They make bacanora and raicilla out of yet other related cousins. There happens to be another cousin to agave. It is called the Sotol plant. It's grown in the Chihuahuan Desert, which is very, very far north, really starts to bleed into Texas. So you've got this Sotol, which is a cousin of tequila. And I've got some Sotol for you to taste tonight, Leslie.
People knew that you were going to put some Sotol.
They did a little bit. They did, because I primed the pump a little bit. This is this is one of my favorite Sotols on the planet.
Okay.
It's still made the old way. It's 100%. There's no additives. It's a little small family operation. And, well, let me introduce it first.
Okay, let me get my glass. Let me get my glass. And where should I put my lips on this one?
You better, I would say, yes, put them on the bottom.
Go down low on this one.
Yeah, because that's, well, but also the thing is, you will not get confused about what this is. Now, but again, I don't want to oversell it, and it's not like, it's fire water, and it's hallucinogenic, although it may be a little bit. This is only one time distilled.
Okay.
Now, this company,
So I am going to strap myself in. Hang on. I'm taking off my belt. I'm going to strap myself to the chair now.
This is so cool. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is not, it's more than, oh no, I was wrong. This is only 72 proof. I don't remember what I was thinking of. That was 44. So this is 72 proof. This is actually even a little less proof than tequila. Now, the company Don Cuco Sotol, they make a couple of different ages. They make a Suave variant that is triple distilled, and while it's very good and has a lot of the flavor notes of this, let me pour this and stop talking about it.
It's kind of why I like mezcal, because it's almost like anybody who drinks cognac versus Armagnac. Armagnac has a little bit more, he's like that studly young guy with a little bit of muscle that's a little rough around the edges, as opposed to the Suave Frenchman of cognac.
Yes.
But, mezcal's got that little edge to it. Yeah. Okay. Peppery. Little bit, very peppery.
What?
A little bit.
What else, Leslie?
A little bit of, and I say this in a loving way. No, Band-Aidy. A little, of that
medicinal,
burnt rubble, that burnt sort of rubber.
A little acetone, perhaps. What I'm getting also is a very vegetal greenness.
Yeah, very green.
Like super green. This stuff is so bright. So this is once distilled as opposed to 3. And
it's good. I don't say I'm not crazy over it. I have to be honest with you. It's very good. But I'm gonna be a tequila purist now.
So tell me about it. What can you say what makes it different from tequila for you?
The really uber vegetal notes and that hint of burnt rubber to me, and that very I like the peppery note on it. It's and again, I keep going back to wine comparisons for me because that's what I know. If anybody's ever drunk any South African wine, there's a wine grape they could have. They're called Pinotage, which is a cross of 2 grape varieties, Pinot and Senzo. And everybody complains about this sort of burnt rubber vegetal character of Pinotage, and even though it's considered, their signature wine, it's a red wine. I've never tasted a really great Pinotage. It just has that burnt rubbery kind of note that often comes from Brettanomyces, a little kind of yeast, actually. But so this to me has that little bit of, I would say this is the Pinotage
of tequila. Interesting.
So,
it's got what I would call also, I just call it like there's a creosote note to this, and I want to thank Lance Cutler for that descriptor.
Oh, I love Lance. He's fabulous.
Hey, I just went to actually he said to say hello. That's right. Lance, there's so many people. And Dale DeGroff, by the way, says to say hello. Says tell Leslie, woo, woo, woo. Yeah, isn't Lance amazing?
Amazing. And Dale, too.
Yeah. Well, yes.
So
if you, that's right. And if you don't know Lance Cutler, who wrote one of the seminal books on visiting tequila distilleries, and of course you know Lance. He's got a whole wine history. Yeah. Look up Lance Cutler. I'm not going to say any more about that. And check out, of course, Dale DeGroff.
The master man of mixology and, all things spirits.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I actually did a cruise with Dale.
Now you're bragging.
Yes, now. I know.
Man.
I was the wine gal. He was the booze dude.
Bet you had a lot of fun. Where did you cruise to?
We were in the Mediterranean.
Oh.
Nice stuff.
Yeah. A lot of sun-baked housing.
So it's very interesting. It's very unique.
Yep.
I can see, I can see drinking this. It's
not
going to change my life. Sexy glasses. Yeah, they are sexy glasses. I'm with you.
That's tequila, girl.
Phenols. Somebody's saying phenols. Yeah.
All right. So I'm not gonna belabor this, but I want you to try. Excuse me. Just try a little bit of the salt, which is what I paired this with.
And I can totally see that. Yeah. I'm glad you picked that because I can totally see that. There is almost a salinity to that.
Yeah, and now this came from, he's probably watching. I did a pre-tasting and turned the webcam on a couple of nights ago, and I was having a real hard time with the salt, and somebody suggested this Sotol.
You know what? I like that a lot.
Marco!
Hello? Who's Marco?
Marco Ramos. He is his palate is legendary.
I got to tell you, Marcos. Marcos or Marco?
Marco.
That really changes it for me. I think it needed that little kick of salt to give some flesh to this. To give some.
It takes it down. Yeah. It's like neutralizing a lot of that acetone creosote stuff.
Yeah, it totally does.
Wow. No, when I
I'm gonna have another one of those.
Oh, there you go. That says everything. When I tasted them, that's a marriage. I believe that's a marriage kind of as interdependent as the first ones we tasted. They really.
And that's when you know a pairing is great, when it makes things better.
Yeah.
When 1 and 1 is 3. Yeah. So I think that makes that better. Absolutely.
Wow. All right.
Yep. Music.
Yeah, I know. Tunes, dude. Okay. All right, hold on. Sorry, dude. I got so into Leslie, of course. Okay, so
now we get to dance.
Now here we come up to something that you're really going to like, Leslie. Here, you guys listen to this for a second. little bit because, see? Yeah, this is...
I would like...
Hey, not now. Pretty pictures. Okay.
I love this, Davian. I drank a whole one of these over Thanksgiving. I just want to
talk to Kurt.
Yep. Marco is a drunk. I like him.
Oh, you also have a kudo coming from Marco at Charbet.
I love Marco
He
too.
says Leslie rocks.
All right.
Is what he told me to tell
Mr.
you.
Karakasevich.
He's the best.
Boy, you're bringing me all the boys tonight. Thank you.
Hey, listen,
I like
I'm the gatekeeper though. They got to come through me. Hey.
I like it.
All right.
I haven't seen them all in a long time. I need to see Marco.
Yes. He's making amazing whiskey
stuff.
these
days.
days.
Oh my god, amazing stuff. I gotta go see
Have
him.
you tasted his doubled and twisted?
No.
Oh.
I gotta go see him.
Okay, Leslie, that'll be the after show.
I just love this.
All right.
I just gotta tell you.
All right, we gotta talk about this a second. All right, so what we're tasting here is Casa
Petty,
Noble.
the wrong thing to do. This is the right thing to do.
This is Casa Noble's 5-year single barrel añejo. So this is French oak barrels, in that beautiful Casa Noble manner of aging that they bring. Kind of, I call it this fudginess, this vanilla, but this is so complex. There's black cherry in here. Oh,
It's just layers of complexity. You're right. I mean, this to me is, it's about texture, which is a big thing for me. Obviously, I've talked a lot about texture because I think when you're drinking something, just like when you're eating something, you really think a lot about texture. You might not describe it that way, but I do. But you feel it.
Yeah.
And you feel this tequila, you know? It makes you feel good. and it does have layers of complexity.
Yes.
I drank this from the barrel.
You're killing me! You drank it from the barrel. Yeah.
Not this particular one, I don't think, but oh my god, it's just class in a glass. You
There's
can
a
take
phrase.
that,
Boy,
Dave.
yeah,
I just made that up, honestly. I just made that up.
See,
right
tequila,
here, right now.
It's Maya
Class in a
Wells.
glass.
She's inspiring you. Wow.
I would do this as a no-handed body shot on you. No problem.
On me? Where? You're not gonna find anybody. My body goes like this, like, "Nyeh." You know, it's completely like the curvature of the earth, Leslie.
That is my specialty, a no-handed body shot of tequila.
Well, all right, you know.
I mean,
I think it's time to. Oh, actually, Dave asked me to ask you about the first time you met. It didn't have anything to do with no-handed body shots, did it? All right. Well, anyway, we'll get into that later.
It's another show.
Yeah, I guess. Woo!
So what are you pairing this with? Hazelnut?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes. So this is
laying down on the job.
Yeah, this is intense. See, this always happens at this part of the show. This is the intense, dark hazelnut hazelnut heaven. Yes. So again, as you said, 60% cacao.
Yeah. But because of the barrel, you get that little nutty character, or you know, partially, obviously, because of the age too. But I mean, that goes beautifully with the hazelnut. I'm gonna go back a little bit to the salt and give it a go.
Okay.
Just because I can.
I hear you. Let me check this out too.
Lip is now a pimp.
I'm totally pimping my chocolate.
I'm not sure if that means a pimp for me or a pimp
I think
in general.
It's like pimping. Who knows? This is the only problem with this. I would love to go back. It won't let me save the chat. Isn't that horrible? Because I'd love to go back after the show and read what everybody said and follow up on questions. I'm working on it. I'm
laughing at some of the. I'm laughing at you guys. Some of you guys. So.
You guys are great.
Tequila Girl says, yes, tell Lippy. Should be awesome with chocolate. Which one is she saying? I can't read fast enough. This is great. This is fantastic tequila. I'm telling you,
So what did you think, salt or hazelnut? Because now I just found the hazelnut.
I went the salt.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you something. That maybe it's the salt.
Remember I said with the Sotol I was going to go back with the, I just think this has a little bit more of that, sweetness that can match with that, but still have that nice little nutty character.
That salt, it had so much interest.
But there's almonds in there too. Yeah.
True.
So.
But oh man,
it's good.
Yeah, right now.
And texturally, it's a little bit creamier, even though there's the crunchy bits in there. There's the crunchy bits, but there's still creaminess, and that I think matches what you've got here.
Oh.
So. I know.
Oh yeah, you know, Leslie, I would say, geez, that is tough. You know, I'm gonna call this right now. I'm gonna call my favorite chocolate of the evening.
Okay.
I'm gonna call it the almond gray sea salt, which was
yeah,
it's right around here somewhere. It's here it is. Yeah, it's they call it
sea salt
soiree. This really is a chocolate you need to know about. It's not just a Hershey's almond bar. I only say that because I grew up very close to Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So, let's rewind that tape. It's not just a Ghirardelli almond bar. It's got the sea salt. Really, there's like pockets of salt, and
so you
don't know when it's going to hit you.
Crunchy bit of salt, and then you get a little bit of almond,
and it grabs your tongue. That salt, and it starts to do things like almost like a tidal pool.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
It cinches up.
But it's got
tongue.
the 60% cacao, so it does have a little bit of sweetness into it, and a lot of creaminess that goes with the creamy, crunchy thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a great bar. I'm telling you guys, it's. Really,
I know.
I love all kinds of chocolate. I'm a huge chocolate fiend. So, but I think that one and the 86% cacao is tremendous with these.
Yeah, I'm such a fan of that. Susie, can I ask you for a favor? Can you bring us 2 glasses? I want to do one thing to kind of, as we're wrapping up here. I have a fun thing. Oh no, sweetheart, it's right here. Right there, in that box.
Okay, I want to bathe in chocolate syrup. I like that.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Thank you.
I like him or her.
Who was that? I want to bathe in chocolate syrup.
Crotalo.
Oh, that's Crotalo. Crotalo. Now that's very interesting. That Crotalo.
I like that.
Because Leslie, here's what I want to do.
But did she plank the barrel?
Oh, you know Dave Yan's.
Dave, I was well behaved on that trip. I was
Did you
very
plank?
well behaved. I didn't plank.
Hey, did you watch him plank?
No, I didn't see it.
He's been planking all over the place.
I didn't see it.
Here's something that I want to freeform this. Now, Crotalo, he's in the chat, he's watching. This is a brand new brand.
It's gorgeous.
It
really is beautiful.
Bottle?
What is that?
It's a 5-year, that's a rattlesnake top. This is, and it's
slightly phallic. I'm sorry.
Slightly.
I like it. Don't get me wrong. But.
Just keep holding it for a while, Leslie.
Let me get my batteries.
There you go. Right so it's got a rattle for each year. I believe he's got a 7-year in process.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, that one doesn't
That's
count.
just the tip.
Yeah, that's going to grow into a full.
That's just 5.
5.
Yeah.
5-year extra añejo
wow.
in his proprietary barrels. These are Highlands agaves, and it's a brand new brand. Now, this guy, the cool thing about Mark, who's brought this brand.
Can I see this?
Absolutely. Yeah. That's platinum, by the way.
It's gorgeous. Real platinum.
Real platinum. Mark was a tequila aficionado. Dare I say, Mark? Don't forgive me. I don't want to insult you, but he was a tequila nerd, kind of like me.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling getting the nerd on you.
Yeah.
You're getting a little
very
nerd
nerdy.
on you,
I'm very
Leslie. So this guy is so into tequila that he decided to go down and make his own, and he's been working on it for years and years. This product, as I said, he just got his distribution license in California. It's starting in, I think, Nevada.
Right.
All right. I love this tequila. It's got a lot of great stuff in it.
Please, sir. Come on. Enough chatter.
Now, I want you to try this 5-year because it's got, now, I will say, the beautiful, it hurts to pour it, because it's so beautiful.
Wow, look at the color on that. I mean, that's really remarkable.
Now, it does open up to an incredibly astringent.
Who said I'm burping first? I burped first.
Did you? Oh, look how dainty you are, Leslie.
I didn't come out
well,
loud,
I'm going to give her one of my burps in a minute here. Let me just smell this because when it opens up, this is an amazing tequila. It's I guarantee you, and hopefully we'll be here in 5 or 6 minutes.
It smells like cognac.
It's going to change.
I'm back to cognac. Okay. It smells. It's got this sweet, caramelly.
Excuse me. Oh, I burp.
But I was. Oh, that was worse than me. I just did a little dainty one, but I was first. Okay.
Leslie, that's not fair. Yeah, I think I knocked you off your game there. They don't do that on PBS.
Listen,
forget PBS. All right, no. All right.
I can put both legs behind my head at the same time and burp.
Don't believe it. I don't believe it. I want to see. I want to see film at 11 on that.
Ooh, Tequila Girl's doing Godiva 85.
Now see.
%. I like her.
I've never had that. I never had Godiva. You are. I think you're feeling something with the Tequila Girl. She's going to be the. She's in Chicago area.
I'm from Chicago. Hello.
How did I know Chicago? I know. I can hear it.
I'm from Chicago.
I know.
I'm a good Midwestern girl.
You're like.
That's why I'm 5'10" and
You're hardy stock. Where are you from? Like
Northwest
Danish?
Suburb.
No. I mean, where's your
German,
genes?
German,
Yeah.
Scottish, Irish, and German, Scottish, Irish, and English. My maiden name's Hartley.
Oh,
so
yes.
that's why I have liver 1 and liver 2. So that's the English. That's the Isles liver, and this is the Germanic.
Oh, I see. Well, you've got them both working, Leslie. Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Quite. Okay. Tom Jones,
Wow.
She's a Lady. Oh man,
She's a Lady.
Isn't that a great song?
Yes,
oh God,
Tom
I hope
Jones,
I have that. I hope I have
please.
that. All right, hold on. Let me check it out. Oh man.
I'm just getting this honeyed,
Yes.
sort of little,
Tell
little
me.
fresh honey kind of character to this. A little, almost a little fresh, like lavender honey comes to mind. It's this little. Ooh,
Hey, lavender. It's funny you say that.
lavender honey, because lavender isn't so floral. It's more it's more
believe you said
herbally lavender.
You are so good.
So a little lavender.
And I'm not
honey.
just saying that. No, because there's
I told Lippy, I'm cheap. No, I'm easy. I'm just not cheap. That's what I am.
She is so good. There is something
It is.
in there.
It totally is.
They're together. Oh, lavender is like.
But lavender honey, it's got that little honey note.
And then when you really get into it, it does have like a that chocolate component, a tiny bit. But what happens is when this. Oh,
Wow, that's good.
all right. So I'm finding Tom Jones here. Now hold on a minute.
That's good.
Okay.
Tom Jones, She's a Lady. He blushed. Did I make Lippy blush?
I
can't. Made him blush?
Forgive me. I don't have She's a Lady. Believe me, I wish I had it. But here's.
Come on, you can go to,
Oh, should I find it? Yeah, all right, hold on. Leslie,
You can leave your hat on, Tom Jones.
Yeah,
though. Oh, I know that one.
that's pretty good. All right, hold on. Oh, Leslie, you're calling me out here. Hold on, I'll find it. All right.
can do
So tell us a little bit. All right, so we've got Crotalo here, 5-year. Where I wanted to go, Leslie, is I want you, if you wouldn't mind, I want you to think about which chocolate you might pair with that, and then we're gonna do a free form.
I got to be honest. This is pretty brawny. This is pretty.
Yes, it is. It's got a
what
bite.
I mean? It's got a bite. This has got a big, broad chest to it.
Whoa.
And
Fair enough.
This is, if I'm going to compare, and I don't, I'm not comparing the two, but if I'm looking at the Casa Noble and I'm looking at the Crotalo, is that how? Crotalo.
It means rattlesnake.
Crotalo.
Crotalo.
That's right. Crotalo.
Crotalo.
Of course it does.
Yes.
I knew that. So.
Yes.
I mean, this is James Bond as Pierce Brosnan. That's the Casa Noble. It's this elegant, slim, just layered with.
You can't help but love it.
You can't help but love it, and you're attracted to it, and
yes.
This is Sean Connery. Got a little,
Welsh. Money penny.
See, it's a little bit bigger, a little brawnier.
Yeah, it's got a hairier chest.
Yeah, it's got
Pierce
a hairier
Brosnan
chest.
doesn't have any hair on his chest.
No, but he's elegant. I love Pierce Brosnan.
Well, all right, he looks good in a.
Daniel Craig is my favorite now. I never thought I'd like a blonde Bond.
I agree, but he's no Roger.
I'll get rid of Roger Moore.
Roger Moore. Yeah.
Worst Bond.
No, right, Daniel Craig. He's. I gotta say, even guys like him too because he's not too good looking, but he is good looking.
But Sean Connery, bigger, brawnier, and Pierce, which was elegance and brawn.
So you're feeling all right.
All right, so which chocolate?
All right, well wait a minute. All right, let's check out this Tom Jones, people, because now I found it.
Well, she's all you'd ever want. She's the kind I'd like to flaunt and take to dinner.
Yeah.
Well, she she's a lady. Talking about that little lady. And the lady is mine. But she's never in the way. Always something nice to say. What a blessing.
The last time I heard this song.
I can leave her on her own, knowing she's okay alone, and there's no messing. She's a lady. Oh, she's a lady. Talking about that little lady. And the lady is mine. Though she never asks very much, and I don't refuse her. Always treat her with respect. I never would abuse her. What she's got is hard to find, and I don't want to lose her. Got me built a mountain from a little pile of clay.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Knows what I'm about. She can take what I dish out, and that's not easy.
Hey, so we've been having a lot of fun, and now Leslie called this. I'm not kidding. She called toffee. Toffee with Crotalo. Now here's what I love. You take. It's not like you're washing down that toffee. Like
No.
you gotta let it go. You know, like you gotta
But
let it finish.
remember how I described that chocolate as kind of chunky and a little bit, you know, rough around the edges? That chocolate was like chunky and sweetie and
Yes, you did. Yes,
matches
you
that.
did. Because when you bring a sip of Crotalo, 5 years.
Crotalo, sorry.
Crotalo! No, it's a beautiful accompaniment to that finish, that toffee finish. And it's not, oh man, it's bringing out all of the kind of toffee-ish caramel notes in the.
It is. It
Oh
totally
my
is.
God.
Fantastic.
All right, now wait.
I don't want to say.
Now, let's go salt.
I did do salt.
Oh, you did? Oh, you
Yeah.
did. All right.
It overpowered it a little bit. You need something more powerful, and that toffee is more aggressive.
All right. Hold on.
I mean, who gives a shit? It's just chocolate and tequila.
No, Leslie. This is our life. We take this
Grab
really
some chocolate, grab
seriously.
some tequila, and drink it.
No, this is the whole point. We have to find out what is the best. All right, hold on. All right, so I just had salt. Oh, that salt is so good. It's so strange. You know, you get the sweet, you get the salt. It just adds so much
The
complexity.
salt is excellent, but the toffee, I think, goes best with that.
All right.
I am no longer, you know, when I misbehave on tequila, you know what
Leslie.
I do? I put myself on a tequila timeout, a TTO. So I'm glad I'm not on a TTO. Right
No
now.
way. You are not doing a thing wrong, and I say so, and I know we all say so. And I'll tell you something else. You were absolutely right. And I'm not just saying that because you're here. No, that toffee. It was
It's
the
got
toffee.
the,
It's
it's
the
got
toffee.
the aggressive browniness of the of that.
Wow.
And it, yeah.
So Crotalo, what you need to do is you need to hook up with Ghirardelli, and do some cross promotion, because we say, and I got it from her. That is a beautiful pairing. And look at you. That was on the fly. That was without a net, Leslie. I mean, I'm
know what?
impressed.
You know
You
what?
are not afraid to.
I can hang.
She can. You're gonna call it. Thank you so
You
much.
better have me back.
This show
I'd love to
has
be
been.
back.
Are you kidding? All right, so bourbon and
The
tequila
bourbon
next.
show. The bourbon and tequila show.
Right, because we'll find bourbon. We'll find tequilas
Can we add
that
some
are.
rye in there? Can we do some ryes?
I'm a big rye fan. Stop it. Stop reading my mind. No, I really
We
am.
do some
It's
little
the spice.
artisanal ryes and yeah. Yep.
All right, so we need some suggestions. I know we got some bourbon fanatics out there.
Thinking hazelnut, dark chocolate, cacao.
Wow, that's Crotalo.
Who saw Tom Jones in Vegas? I want to be there.
I saw Tom Jones in Vegas.
Get out.
Yes, I did, with the lovely Mrs. Lippy. Remember that, Mrs. Lippy?
Oh my God, that would have been
And
fabulous.
she was a lady.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now she's a lady. Ow! All right.
And on that
Leslie,
note, my dear, right?
good night, and thank you again so much. We'll see you on the next show. Good night, everybody. Here's a bump for you. Pop.